set, because I'm not the focus of this. My boy, who's sitting beside me, wants to talk about his Minecraft. What are you talking about?
I'm building a Minecraft roller coaster. I've got a frame set up, but nothing really done.
Okay, he's going to build a Minecraft roller coaster. He's got the frame set up, but not much else. So, how about we get started? And here it is.
Okay, so here's the framework, as you can see.
You know, kiddo, you might have to get a little closer to me, buddy.
Okay, here's the framework, as you can see behind me. It's very big. Now let's get into the building process. Where's the station? Okay, it's over here.
By the way, let me know if you can or cannot hear him. He doesn't have the deep, powerful voice as I. But it's alright, we love him anyway. Kiddo, you gotta talk.
So right now I'm building a small track setup right here. So yeah, we're gonna start with bricks.
What kind of bricks are you using?
So power rails, when they're not activated, act as bricks.
Okay.
So since this power rail is not activated, it can be used as a brick. And that's exactly what we're going to use.
Alright, so that is your power rail.
Yes.
Alright, keep going, buddy. Keep going. Let me make sure this thing's actually coming through properly. Stand by for a second. I'm actually going to flip it over to just the stream so I can do that and it doesn't look like I'm bored. Where the heck is it? Alright, go ahead.
So right now I'm building the braking system. So yeah, that's the braking system.
So you are a little quiet, but that's okay. Let me move the microphone a little bit closer to you.
So
There you go.
So this is like how you're gonna come into the station when the coaster's over.
Okay, so do you have some kind of a plan already?
Yes, I built this outline frame. I'm just pretty much following the frame around. Kind of. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a plan. How'd you come up with this idea, little man?
I was watching a YouTube video and
Alright, you gotta give props to the YouTuber. Who was it?
I can't remember his name. I was just watching a YouTube video. It was like noob versus pro versus hacker, kind of like building roller coasters.
Okay.
And that's kind of what brought me into deciding on building this.
Okay. Now, the only reason why I don't... Well, he's young, so I don't want him in the video, so you just have to look at my ugly mug in the meantime.
Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay.
What's the difference in the tracks?
Powered rails, you could power them to make them...
Okay,
like actually...
back up. You know, in the story, you need a beginning, middle, and an end, okay?
Yeah.
So which one is the powered, which one is the braking, and which one is just the normal?
So if a powered rail looks like this, it acts as a brake. If a power rail looks like this...
What?
If a power rail looks like that, it's powered and...
Oh, so the color of the underside actually indicates...
If it's red, if it's bright red, it's powered. If it's dark red, it's not powered.
Okay.
And then this is just a regular rail. Just a regular old rail.
Okay, by the way, welcome to whomever just joined.
So yeah. Kind of...
What are you doing now?
Once I finish the track layout in this section, I'm gonna start building the lift hill, and at the end I'll build the framework for the station.
Okay, so let me ask you this: why? I get why you would normally put the the digging down. But why did you do that if you just need to put things on top of it? Like, for example, in a normal setup, a normal roller coaster, you'd have to dig in order to be able to put the struts up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just... okay, so you just made the basic layout so you could see where you wanted it to be.
Yes.
But realistically, you don't need the digging area. That's not there for anything other than...
decoration?
Or to show you where you need to build, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I'm done building, I'm actually just gonna... It's kind of like the digging section's kind of just like obsolete at this point.
Okay.
So once I get to the actual part of building, or like the lift hill part, or actually no, this isn't the lift hill yet. Gotta bring it around first. Bring it over to this straight away. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to your grandmother. I think she might like to watch you.
So yeah, and bring this turn over here, and pretty much just, and this is where the lift hill would start.
Okay, so that's the lift hill then. Okay.
Station's gonna be very long, so.
Hey kiddo, you already got 2 thumbs up.
Nice.
I think one's for me, but that's okay.
Yeah, probably. Sometimes building with the Pro Controller isn't as fun as it looks.
So, just to be clear, he is using a Nintendo Switch, and he's using his Pro Controller, and Minecraft is ridiculously slow on a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so...
The kid's adamant about not using the Xbox.
Because, well, I really don't know the controls for the Xbox version, and...
I gotta tell you, they're probably exactly the same as the ones you're holding in your hand.
Oh yeah, it would help if... Okay.
Now, you told me you can't switch back and forth between the Xbox and the...
Switch, it's not possible.
Why?
Because, Minecraft worlds are linked to console or PC or whatever. Unless you're doing, it still even counts, even if you're doing, like, if you have Windows 10 and, Java Edition at the same time, and you're just gonna switch between them, your worlds from Java won't appear in your Windows 10, and vice versa.
Well, that's annoying. Oh. Hey, how's it going, BAC from the dead? Oh, back from the dead, I like that. How you doing? You like my son's world? Can you hear us all right?
We're gonna build a support structure right here.
You do that, buddy. We got a couple people watching, kiddo. You're up to 3 at this moment.
Nice.
I know. Can you hear us? I know you could probably hear me, but... Kiddo, say something.
Can you hear me? If you can't, I may have to move closer. I'm not sure.
It's like a Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Alright, thank you. Yeah, it's funny. He has so many games, and he plays this one, and that's pretty much it. This is one of the cheapest games I bought him, and this is the one he plays almost the most.
Actually, Among Us is actually the one I play the most.
He plays Among Us, too.
And that game's, like, ridiculously cheap.
And that I bought for $5. It was just on sale for $3. I almost bought it myself so I could play with them, but then I realized that's stupid because I already have the game on my phone and tablet.
What, you do?
Yeah. I think I even have it on the Apple TV.
Actually, I think that's actually... We gotta do a game.
We gotta do a game of Among Us?
Yes.
I can sync that to my computer.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be a have to do.
So, back from the dead, did you see the conclusion, of, Transformers? I ended up pulling my stream because I was getting so frustrated. I used some language I wasn't particularly, supportive of. In any case, I trimmed it down to get rid of the most egregious parts and made it something I could actually be somewhat proud of, even though I showed my frustration a little bit more aggressively than I normally would.
Okay, so I'm gonna start I'm gonna test it just to make sure it works. To make sure the braking system works.
Alright, let's test it.
Because I've never used this braking system before. Okay, yeah, it definitely works.
Okay, so these are brakes, right?
Yes.
The way a normal roller coaster would start.
Yeah.
Now, are we gonna fly off the top?
Yeah, because there's no exit at the top.
Whoa.
It doesn't. I'm in creative mode, so it can't do any damage. So I can fly and stuff. And,
Can you reuse that?
I mean, I possibly can. I'm gonna have to end this lift hill soon because I gotta turn it into here and build
Yes,
a
you
giant
do.
bank turn over here.
So there's a game that's on Game Pass right now. It's you ride roller coasters, but you control the acceleration and the braking.
I've heard of that game.
You have? Have you ever played it?
I have it on my iPad. I think.
You have it on your iPad?
There's a game like it on my iPad.
Hold on, I have it on my let me check that game.
Alright, so you go check
Yeah, my son wants me to pay for a server. I'm not doing that.
a server. What?
A realm or a server, so you could
No, that's my sister who wants to buy that. I couldn't care less.
Good. One of my kids wants me to pay for a server, and I'm like, no.
I mean, like, this would be a cool world to put into a server, but you're not gonna pay for it. You already bought me Among Us yesterday.
So, yeah, I finally finished the first one. I was so happy. I do not remember that game being that tough. I think it's it's Scream Ride, that's what it is. You have that already, kiddo?
Yeah, I think there's a mobile one. I'm not sure.
Let me look.
There's probably the game. If it's not that, it's probably something like it.
I'm gonna check. Scream Ride. Oh, I can't spell for anything. Ride. It's actually kind of weird that I'm not typing or playing it this time. Nah, it's just
No.
360 and Xbox One.
Okay, so I have a game like it on my iPad, but it's not the exact.
Okay.
In a minute, I'm gonna ask if the support is even on, because I can't. Is that even?
What's that, kiddo?
Chat, is that even? Is this even? No, that's definitely not even.
You're slightly off a little bit.
Yes, I am. So yeah, this is not even.
So I just got the weekly activity report for my kids playing on Microsoft accounts, which for them is largely just the Xbox, or largely just Minecraft, because they never use my Xbox at all. Xboxes. You know what? Knock down 2 more of them. Oh, not there. And then from there, add one.
Actually, no, because this. Hold up. Is this even?
Those are in line. You need to go out now, and then down.
And then 3
Let's see.
out.
Yes, actually, I have Minecraft on Game Pass, and I was playing with my other kid the Dungeons game. She liked it. I thought it was all right. I have it on the Series X. I don't know if do I have it on the Xbox One upstairs?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I have it on the Xbox One upstairs as well. My kids don't play Xbox anyway. I could provide them the coolest games in the world, and they don't want to play it. They're too busy playing Minecraft.
Or Among Us, in my case.
Or Among Us.
My sister's not.
I don't
allowed.
particularly like them playing Among Us.
Why am I talking about Among Us in a Minecraft video?
I don't know.
Eh.
I'm gonna go get a hat. I'm looking particularly bald. Stay out of the camera view, okay?
Okay.
And talk. Talk to your audience.
Okay, so I just built this giant support structure. Does it look good or bad? I think it kind of looks kind of like a real roller coaster. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so just finish up the track. Oh great.
What's the matter, buddy?
Gotta put a redstone torch right here.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Okay.
And there we go. See? Much better.
Okay, so this is gonna be the top of the lift hill,
Okie dokie.
and we're just gonna go down now.
Alrighty.
We don't need power rails going down a hill, but
Nope, the inertia should take care of that.
yeah, the gravity, because Minecraft has kind of gravity. Like it would, like a minecart would go down like a hill like this without any power rails. But the
How
blocks,
steep are you making it? Are you making it less steep?
You have to make it like this, otherwise you're just gonna have a random drop that's just gonna take.
You know what you may want to do? So, if you look at your drop right now, it's almost in line with the lift.
Yeah.
You may want to just take a couple and go straight down and then go to it.
You can't, because that's not possible in a Minecraft game.
Oh, okay.
It's not possible.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Well, actually, the bigger thing is that somebody contacted one of my kids and said something that I didn't deem appropriate, and we're not getting into it. And at that point, we put a ban on Among Us. But my older kid, I'm letting him play it because I trust him. He's going to tell me if something's wrong, and then I'm going to handle it at that point.
Okay, so that's the end of that lift, or the drop, first drop. So we're just gonna take a bunch of these and bring them
There
down.
you go.
But first I'm gonna have to put some support structures, because obviously...
You know what you may want to do, kiddo?
Yeah.
Is there any way you can make that drop any more
Steep.
dramatic? Yeah, steep.
It's a lot more dramatic when you're actually riding the coaster. So like if I brought a minecart over here.
Alright, yeah, let's see what it looks like right now.
So like right now, this is what it looks like right now currently. Like that's the only way you can make Minecraft roller coasters actually work. So brake system.
You may want to put a acceleration track going down to help speed it up to mitigate that problem, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how it runs.
So that's like a modern coaster right there, where you just go up fast. You don't even have time to think that you're inching your way up till the top of a coaster.
Yeah, like that's modern coasters. So yeah, I got.
You know what else you can do? Since you're going up, and you know coasters you normally kind of slow going up, you could every other one be an accelerator one.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a good idea.
Oh, you know, Dad came up with a good idea. Who knew?
I thought of that before building it, and then I realized that it's kind of that I thought it was kind of a dumb idea, and let me hear it again, and someone else thought of it, so I think it's a good idea.
All right.
Okay.
How much support do these things need, kiddo? I'm glad you're thinking safety. Safety is important, bud.
Yes. This is just like kind of like how Minecraft roller coasters kind of.
You're not even though.
Yes, I can see that.
You can see that.
Oh, would it help if I did this? There you go. Now it's even.
There you go.
And yeah. So let's start by putting the concrete barrier down.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. There, I'm singing again. Gotta stop doing that.
Do people like that?
I don't know. Do people like my singing when I start singing about nonsense? Just asking. Why are you putting that in there?
Because you have to power the rails, and the only way to do that is through a redstone mechanic, like a redstone torch.
Oh, neat.
Redstone is pretty much the equivalent to electricity in Minecraft.
Redstone is equivalent to electricity in Minecraft. Did not know that.
You probably didn't, because, well, adults don't really play Minecraft.
Do you have any loops in this coaster?
I mean, that's also not possible, and I was kind of going for a hyper coaster.
Okay. Wasn't a hypercoaster really tall?
I mean, I would actually. You're onto something. I'm gonna make this taller.
All right, he's making it taller.
Okay, I'm just gonna destroy half what
He's
I built.
gonna destroy it.
You know what would make it very easy?
What would that
TNT.
be? TNT. It's dynamite.
Oh, hold up.
Why do you have tractors sitting there, bud?
That'll make it easy. Oh yeah, it'd help if I turned on TNT explosions.
I am going to have to change where my things are. This is actually a pretty good position for me, as opposed to this where I'm sitting looking at the TV and you only see my profile. I don't know. Is this better than this? As long as I'm comfortable, I'm happy. But it's not about me. It's about the viewer.
To make demolishing this easier. Okay. Bye. Kabam.
Kabam!
Okay, so we're just gonna. The rest of the way down, it's not that much. I can just tear this down. And the support structure may come. I can maybe extend this support structure that's right here. So I'm not gonna tear this down yet.
Okily dokily.
I may be able to use it.
Okay. Okay, now you're going beyond Hypercoaster. Now you're going to Vomit Coaster.
It's called a Giga Coaster. It would be called a Giga Coaster. There's only 6 in the world.
Oh yeah, where's the closest one?
South Carolina.
Okay.
And then the second would be Ohio. Then Canada. Then across, and then trying to think. There's 4, and then there's King's Dominion.
King's Dominion is in Virginia.
Yes.
What's the Giga Coaster there?
Intimidator 305.
That's a Giga Coaster?
300 feet or taller.
I've been on that twice. It's not that scary.
And then there's there's 2 in Ohio. There's Cedar Point's Magnum XL 200 and
That's owned by the same company.
and what's it called again?
Oh.
And the new 2020 Giga Coasters in Kings Island
Yeah, that's owned by the same company as King's Dominion.
and Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Orion. It's called Orion.
Okay. Orion. Anybody been on that? It scared the bejesus out of you? Welcome to whoever just joined.
It's actually the shortest or the smallest Giga Coaster in the world, but it's the newest.
I'm ready to go on a Giga Coaster again.
Yeah, so am I. I'm ready to go on my first.
The Intimidator 305, the way you sit on it, if you've never been on it, it has a harness, but it's actually set up like more like a plane style harness for a jet. It's really padded, and they don't let you bring anything on it. So they say phones, they need to be over there. Glasses, hats, all that stuff you have to put off to the side. And then it just goes down 300. What is it? It's 300 feet?
Yeah, 300 feet.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. There's no loops in it or anything. It has one massive drop. Fortunately, I found out, I'm not going to say this. If you go in the middle of the week, it's not as bad. I'm not going to say that at all. But I've never actually waited in line for it. And this is before COVID, back when the parks were full. And another one that you never have to wait in line at King's Dominion for is the Rebel Yell, now called the Racer 76. 75. It was released in 75. It's an old coaster. And nobody likes that, so nobody cares.
It was released in the year the park opened. Same for the whatever the what's it called? The little blue wooden coaster. Forgot what it's called.
Oh, the Woodstock now. But they, it used to be the Scooby-Doo roller coaster when I was a kid.
Okay, so that's that support.
That is one massive support.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if his grandma's watching.
So yeah, let's test it. Let's test it.
Whoa! I felt like I was dropping right there.
Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna get on. Alright, let's head up.
Oops, somebody commented. Let me see what it was. Hey Nick, you only watched for a few. Alright, I've never been to the Six Flags in Illinois. I have been to...
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it? I have been to the one in Jersey.
The Jersey one's getting a new coaster.
I haven't been there since, well, hell, I was in college when I went there. It was a long time ago. They did not have, what's the big one? The Cobra Kai, not the Cobra Kai. What's
King
it?
Ka.
What?
King Ka.
King Ka. That's their massive roller coaster.
The 400 feet tall one.
400 feet tall, he says. They didn't have that yet, and it certainly didn't have the 3 drop towers on the lifts.
Yeah, that's something new. That's like recent, like very recent. These support
It's
structures.
raining during your construction.
Why did I just drop the block?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I have been to, what's that place in California I went to?
Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm. They have some cool coasters. They are one of the few that still have one of those, what are they called? The shuttle loop coasters.
Yeah.
Where it pulls you back. Let me make sure I'm in the... Pulls you back, you go forward, go through the loop, go up, pulls you back. I mean, it's got to be a waste because you're standing in line waiting forever and you can only have 2 trains or 1 train going at any time.
Well, yeah, but...
It's like the
one that used to... The 2 that used to be at King's Dominion.
Yeah, they had those at King's Dominion, but they've been replaced largely
with
by...
the Anaconda that's soon going to be scrapped.
The Anaconda. Hell, the last time I was there before I had kids, they were building that damn thing. And every time we go there, there's nobody on it because it's a 30-year-old coaster that nobody wants to ride.
Because it's insanely rough.
And it is rough, but it's not that fast. It's only like 40 miles an hour. But it goes underwater in this little tunnel. I get a headache the minute I get off of it.
Last time I was on it, I got a migraine.
And my kid will be like, can we go again? Yeah. Do we have to get out of line and go back in, or can you just stay on it? Yeah, you can just stay on it. There's nobody here. That's usually a pretty good sign the coaster isn't long for this world.
It's Twin that's in Kings Island.
Yeah, Nick, we'll have to take our families and meet up at one of these places. My son loves roller coasters, and actually, for that matter, so does my daughter. They both want to go on everything. My wife will not go on a coaster, which means I take them on. They take them both.
This is the best way to check to see.
But I still think you're too young. I think I may have to go on with you and her.
Depending on how tall I am by the next time.
That's true. You're almost as tall as your mother, so. Yeah, we're streaming. Honey, say hi.
Hi.
You can't see you. I've got the frame cut to a little square.
Okay.
Alright, what are you doing now, kiddo?
Adding this giant support structure.
Oh, Nick's the only one who likes him in his family. Oh well. I'll have to pile into the van then. And go on coasters. This way I don't have to go on every single one. I can send you with him. And I'll just take your sister on the other one.
I'm probably going to be tall enough to go.
I think you will too. Alright, so what we got going on?
So,
You're still working on the base?
On the support structure. This is the final support structure that's at the exact tip of the coaster. After that,
Okay.
it's just going to be a drop and into the turn.
Alright, let's drop.
But first, gotta finish the supports. Of course, gotta do the chores.
A support is a sport, of course, and no one can fall off a support. Well, actually, can't sing Mr. Ed to everything. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, but Mr. Ed is a good show. Or was a good show.
Yeah. And Scrooge McDuck was voiced by Wilbur from Mr. Ed.
Nice.
No. That is one heck of a support. Are you counting them to keep them even, or?
Yes, I counted them to keep them even.
Look at him.
That's the first, that's the, tip of the coaster. So next
The tip.
Is just down. This is gonna take forever to build.
It's alright, we got a little bit.
And especially that I have to build literally, like
Literally.
the entire thing. Hold up. So I'm gonna do 3 blocks out and then keep going.
Okay.
On my way down, we're gonna bring the power rails up, and we can start with these now.
Okie day. That's my Jar Jar Binks speak. Well, that's Ned Flanders. How many cartoon characters can I
Name in 1 minute.
Oh, let's find out together. So what's ZR do, kiddo? It says mine. What does that mean?
Break it.
Oh, okay. So the triggers, one places, one destroys.
Yeah.
So if you mine it, you're capturing it, it's going into your inventory? How does this work?
No, in survival mode it would go in your inventory, but since I'm in creative mode it doesn't drop, it just does part of it.
Oh. What do I know? I can tell you this, I am going to have to move my camera forward so it's looking directly at me.
Why is there knocking?
We're putting shelves upstairs.
Oh yeah, the shelves. Right. There's really nothing special, just build the exact same thing on this side.
Yeah.
On this side.
So you can't have, like, you can't put 3 of them down like that and then just send it down
Yeah,
a little bit more steep.
So, like, if I did this, you can't place rails on a block like this.
Oh,
you can place
okay.
it like this. Like, that's possible. Speed running. Okay.
Alright, wow, that's pretty steep. Pretty big hill.
It's gonna come down very fast.
Alright, well, that's the plan.
Yeah, let's go test it. I'm just gonna skip the braking because you saw how long that took.
I did. Yay, we're in the little mine cart.
Don't want to place any TNT now. It's kind of steep.
Yeah, but you go up faster than you go down.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
Yeah, I did. But let's fix that.
You're gonna need speed boosts in there.
Speed boost. I'm just gonna do speed boost the entire way down. That's what I did on my last coaster build.
Okay.
That's on purpose. This little hill right here is on purpose.
Okay. Why? What's it do?
It's kind of like a pre-drop before the big plunge down.
Oh, well, he's thought about it.
Put a redstone torch right there.
Alrighty then.
Torches. Now I gotta go get rid of all these rails.
Alright, so since he's going to probably play this off camera, what I think I'll do is we will do updates. This is how the park is so far. And this is how it began. The next one will be, he's modified it, and he'll explain everything that he's done, assuming he wants to continue. It's all on him.
I kind of want to just do some more. I want to at least get finished with this giant turn.
Okay.
That's kind of like...
Well, I'm not saying we're going to end it right now. I'm just saying because you're going to play this when you're not on stream, so...
Actually, I'm not. I'm saving this for YouTube.
Oh, he's saving it all for YouTube. It's also going to my other Facebook account, so... that one's pretty much unfiltered. In fact, let's make sure it's actually running. By the way, to whomever joined, welcome. I'm gonna turn us off for a minute, okay?
gonna go.
All right, we're back.
Okay, I'm gonna test it.
Test away.
Test
Vincent.
the lift hill.
You know, even in the amusement parks, when it's raining, they shut down all the rides.
In Minecraft, it doesn't really matter. Definitely works. Yeah, that definitely works. And the lag kicks in.
Yeah, that's a Switch fan favorite right there.
Lag.
I'm telling you, your sister was playing the Xbox version yesterday. There wasn't a lick of lag. And that's the Xbox upstairs, not the Series right here.
Series X would probably have zippo.
I can't get it. I can't get Minecraft to work on the Series X.
Oof.
I cannot get it to log into a world. It's actually kind of annoying. If anybody knows why, please let me know. Because I'd much rather play that on. So I've got the Series X attached to the same setup. It's right here. I've got the one in my kitchen. Only because I needed a Blu-ray player up there. And not that we really use a Blu-ray player a whole lot these days, but in the advent that we need it, we got it. In any case, the one is absolutely fine when it comes to Minecraft, playing a game, online game. The Series X, I get a connection error every single time, and I cannot figure it out. Because they're set up virtually the same, but the Xbox Series X is different enough where it doesn't share all the same setups as the Xbox One. So, Insight would be awesome if anybody has it. And I also must specify, I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into fixing it. I'll just go and say, alright, I'm playing Minecraft on my iPad now. So, because it's easier, quicker, and I don't have to screw with trying to figure out why it's not working on the brand new console.
Okay, so this is the support structure, or this is the half
You're missing
side.
a beam, buddy boy.
This is the half side I'm working on. I'm gonna work on
Yeah.
the next side. That's the half kind of half point.
Alright, there you go.
Oh no, wrong color. Wrong color. That's why it looked odd.
There you go.
It's the wrong color. That even though it's not.
No, you were right. Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, this is where the beam gets insanely long.
How do you just go straight down? Can you hold a button?
You just hold it. You just hold down the ZL.
Oh, hold ZL. Oh.
Pretty much. Switch controls are just super easy. It's just that the Switch lags.
That's because the Switch is an underpowered console, but I love it because it's portable and then dockable. I really wish Microsoft and Sony would embrace such a thing.
Probably not.
Well, they want the power.
Yes, but
Alright, let me ask you, you're a kid. Do you care about raw power, or do you want to be able to pick it up and play it anywhere in the house?
pick it up and play it anywhere in the house.
That's what I figured. You can take it with you, which you do, and you can play it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. In my 40s, that's the way I look at it.
It's ridiculous just to have overpowered, but you can't bring it in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we got multiple DSs as well, but nobody plays them anymore. We got multiple 2DSs and one 3DS. And again, nobody really plays these unless there's some unique game on it. The Switch has all but dominated my house. We've got 3 of them. Now, I wonder if I'm gonna have to upgrade for the Pro. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't even have a 4K TV yet.
A Switch Pro? What?
There's it's been heavily rumored that Nintendo's working on an upgrade for the Switch.
The Switch Pro would be something you get and then give mom yours.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably.
Your mother doesn't play video games enough to warrant her getting her own Switch.
Yeah, but if you upgraded to a Switch Pro, you'd give her yours. Like you did
Excuse
when you
me for 1 second.
When you got my sister her Switch, all you did was just gave her yours. Okay.
sorry about that.
Okay, so now we're okay. Now
That looks delightful.
So yeah, since this is a flat world, it's nothing. It's got nothing underneath. So like when I dig straight down, it's like it's 3 blocks, then you hit bedrock. So it's 4 blocks deep. That's the end.
So if you go through the hole, does it come out on the other side?
No, actually, no. So we're just gonna block this up like nothing ever happened.
So bedrock's the heavy
world.
one. Okay.
Bottom of the world.
So what's that blue thing then that you just put in there?
It's called blue. It's light blue concrete.
Oh.
Oh, that's also wrong color. I'm not colorblind. I'm just dumb.
You're not dumb.
Okay. One more support, I think. Yeah, one more support.
One more support. Let's do it.
You sound like Flores from Jeff Foxworthy.
Well, I sometimes drop my voice an octave when I'm trying to make... You know what an octave is, right?
No.
So the octave is like soprano, alto, baritone. So my voice is very baritone. Yours is probably more alto now because it was soprano when you were younger, but as you're getting older, your voice is getting deeper. So, anyway, if I talk up here, I'm more alto. When I go back down here, it's all baritone. Basically more bass.
Okay. So yeah, that's the final support.
That is delightful.
Until it hits the ground. So yeah, ground level options.
I want to go for a ride.
Yeah, I think I would want to too.
You got to go up at least a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, I'm going up to build a bank turn.
Ooh, I love bank turns.
Hold up. I'm actually going to go up, and it's something I call a horseshoe bank turn to bring it around. This is how you build a bank turn in Minecraft.
Okay.
And then
He knows what he's doing.
I'm going to put a straight track that's going to put into some airtime hills. Like little mini hills. I'm building this coaster off of clear speed.
Uh-oh.
Speed and airtime is what I'm going for.
Speed and airtime.
In real life, you'd be flying out of that. Like, if it was a laptop bar, your butt wouldn't even be touching the seat in that first drop.
Sounds good.
That
You know why? You know why I say it sounds good your butt wouldn't be touching the seat? Because after a long time outside,
your butt gets sweaty.
you are sweaty as can be, and you don't want your butt touching the seat because at that point, now it sticks to you. Am I right?
Yes, that's why whenever you're on a hill, you jump out of your seat. It's because airtime and gravity pulls you up.
Okay.
A little science, even though my science.
We needed a little science.
Even though science isn't that fun, especially my science teacher.
You're live, kiddo.
Oh yeah. Hopefully my teacher doesn't see this.
Yeah. What do you think of my background? It's animated now.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have to put some power rails on this.
Alright, power rail it up.
That's not good. Okay, we need more powers. We need more power. Okay, there we go. More electricity.
More power.
So I'm gonna make it so this block will be the exact same on the other side, so the redstone torch will be right there.
It's a visual palindrome.
It's visual electricity that's coming.
Do you know what a palindrome is?
No, but this is visual electricity that comes from a torch.
Well, I'm going to tell you because I'm sure everybody is excited to learn about this English word. Alright, so a palindrome is a word where it's spelled the same one way as it is the other. I'm a nerd.
Yes, we all know that. We all possibly know that because, well, one, I live with you, and two, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just talking about schoolwork on live stream, even though I don't really appreciate it, but okay.
All right.
Because schoolwork isn't fun.
That's one heck of a support.
It's a little chunky.
It's alright.
Yeah. Time to do the middle one. That goes all the way down to the bottom. And there you go.
Oh, alrighty then.
Okay, so, can I squeeze through? And rain, can you please go away?
Rain, rain, go away, come again another day.
Okay, that should be enough supports for this structure.
I think so too. Let me see it work.
Okay. This is gonna take forever to get it all the way over here. And filling in the grass work when I'm done is gonna take forever, so I'll just do that off camera. Filling in the grass work, I'll just do that off camera. This is just so tall.
Yeah. I'm not scared of that.
Yeah. You're probably not, because it's just a video game. Like,
You need to make it scarier.
I mean, like, you can't get scared of a video game.
Oh, you can.
Unless you're a little chicken and you're scared.
Well, obviously you've never played Resident Evil or Silent Hill.
No, I haven't. Mostly, yeah.
I don't want you to play it, to be honest.
They're probably very inappropriate.
Very inappropriate. Zombies, they're everywhere.
That's not inappropriate. I played Call of Duty in zombies mode. It's not scary.
Alright. They jump out of nowhere. In fact, you never know when they're gonna strike!
You're so loud that I literally heard you coming from behind.
I'm like a bull in a china shop. Isn't that something?
Yeah. So we're building a bank turn that's gonna bank over here.
It's banking.
And then it's gonna get around over there, and then we're gonna start doing some bigger hills over there, and then a giant hill in this straight kind of zone right here.
Yep. You know what? While you're playing, kiddo, I am gonna move that camera and see if it focuses on me a little bit better, because I don't want you in the stream anyway.
Yeah, we all know that. I mean, I could build a loop for a decoration, but it would just be stationary. It would not actually work. I built loops as a stationary thing before.
Alrighty. You know what? That's not too bad. I gotta bring it down a little bit, but that's not too bad. Nope. You can just see my fat ass stomach. Hey, don't laugh at me. I'm fat. Stop laughing at me. I'm fat. That's not too bad. Let me bring up the webcam feature.
Okay, so
app.
Hold up. I'm gonna just see how it looks like from far away. I'm gonna fly over here.
Yeah, that's not bad. Actually could work. You
Okay.
see? I'm right there.
Nice. Check that out.
And now, look, I can even recline in my recliner
Does that look good?
and really play comfortable.
Does that look good?
That does look good.
Okay, let's test it.
These are IKEA chairs. Had them for over 14 years, and they're still held together by duct tape.
Not even duct tape.
I know, I'm just kidding. Whoa!
What are you doing? You're hurting my ears.
I'm hurting my voice.
And that's why you don't do that. That's why it's not a smart idea to do that.
It is not a smart idea to do that. But what do you think of my setup? You like it? Are you gonna sit here one day when you're a grown man streaming?
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully I'll have better technology. I am digging this ring light though. I told a friend that I bought a ring light. She goes, "You mean like a makeup light?" I said, "I'm not planning to wear makeup, but yeah, that."
So this is kind of a weird looking structure for a support.
You could just put a big 8-like structure on there, you know?
I did this just so like it would look kind of nice. Kind of looks like a pyramid, but can't complain.
As long as it's not a scheme.
Actually, I could build something to make it a scheme. Like,
I mean a pyramid scheme.
no, I was thinking of like building like a firework launcher from like a redstone. Actually,
It does look pretty secure, kiddo.
That actually is a good idea.
It is a good idea.
I'm gonna actually do that.
You're actually gonna do that? You do that.
This is a smaller support structure. It's just gonna be one pole since it's a smaller support. Since it's a smaller piece of track, so once it gets up to like this level right here, that's when you gotta start doing that.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Yeah, let's put the redstone torch on so it'll power that. And I'm gonna go grab some rail bait. I'm gonna go grab a detector rail. I think I can get rid of this TNT now.
TNT. It's dynamite. Alright, I'm done. Stand by for... I'm gonna keep the game up, but I need to talk to my kid.
Okay. Next weekend maybe.
Alright. Go ahead, kiddo.
Okay, so we're done. We're gonna be done soon. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish this hill, finish popping in all these fireworks, and the next video, we're gonna try to get around like this area, get straight away and get over there. That's where I'm headed for next video.
Sounds good to me.
And then once the coaster's done, I'm gonna off camera fill in all the blocks. All that I broke.
Delightful. Oh.
Stand by.
No, I'm gonna put it... He's gonna keep building. I gotta walk away for a minute, but he's gonna keep building, so you'll hear the game, but not any of us. Alright.
Okay, so I'm still filling up dispensers.
What is that?
With, these are dispensers.
Dispensers of what?
Of fireworks.
Oh, they're fireworks dispensers. Kaboom!
So what's gonna happen is when a minecart passes by, so need you for a second.
Yeah, we need to see what happens. Oh, that's neat. I like that. My kid's got good attention to detail.
So each rail that's got like this on it, whenever a cart goes on it, it's gonna detect a redstone signal to the dispenser.
Okie day.
I don't want bowls. I want fireworks, not bowls. Anyone in survival mode is gonna run like the last two because they're gonna be filled with diamonds.
They are a girl's best friend.
Yes, but anyone in survival mode playing the survival game of Minecraft loves diamonds.
Why?
Second best material in the game.
Diamonds are the second best Minecraft material in the game.
Okay. It's kind of nice, but not putting brown in because it's kind of disgusting.
What?
I was almost gonna put brown fireworks, but then I realized why.
So what's the main difference between those? Is it just the color of the explosion or what?
Color, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick a random diamond into each one of these dispensers.
Yeah.
Into the last two dispensers, if you're lucky enough to get the diamond. Because you're gonna want the diamond, so you're just gonna ride the coaster over and over again trying to get the diamond.
Okie doke.
You only get one minecart. There's only gonna be one minecart per break system, so.
Can you link them like a train?
No, that's impossible. That's another thing most people want to have happen in Minecraft.
Well, maybe they should start listening to the kids who play these games.
There is mods to do that stuff on Java, but like.
So, if you create a world in Java, can you play it on your Switch?
No, I can't.
Anybody know of a way to transfer a game from Java to Switch?
It's impossible. Unless there's only one way to play cross-platform between it is have somebody. It's gotta have to be 3 people. So it's gonna have to be like one person with
What's your thought, kiddo?
It's gonna have to be one person with like what's it called Windows 10 edition. It's gonna have to be one person with Windows 10 to make sure that it actually does look, so it actually works.
Okay, so you have the Java edition, and we have 2 copies of the Switch version. So, and I have it on Xbox. So if you're playing on Java, or you're playing on the Switch, you're playing on the Switch, and you want to move it over.
Oh, whoa, look at this. It's got the diamond.
Neat. But I'm trying to figure out, what are the requirements to bring something over?
It's impossible.
You need another support there, buddy.
It's actually impossible. Like, I've tried before. It's
Impossible.
impossible.
You haven't given me a chance to mess with it.
Last time you messed with it for the Xbox and Switch, it ended up pretty bad.
That's because that Xbox won't play the game.
No, it worked before, and then you tried getting worlds from other devices on it, and now it doesn't want to work.
No, that one's never worked. It'll work, but you just can't play online.
Maybe Microsoft's got a bug or something. Really?
Microsoft bug never.
Yeah.
That is a big hill.
Compared to the little tiny one before, it's pretty big. Well, it's nowhere near that size. The size of the first hill.
That is true.
What am I looking for? Yeah, that. What is going going on?
They're drilling.
They're drilling into the wall. Nice. I know it's really not matching up with like how the blocks are going. It's because you can't build something straight in a diagonal form in Minecraft. It just doesn't like that.
It doesn't like that. Here, kiddo, when you're speaking, you gotta speak in this direction. The microphone can only pick up so much.
And of course it's gotta have like.
I gotta turn down the audio here.
I'm changing this to zero.
This way, it's only gonna record you and me.
Can they hear it normally?
Yeah, they can hear the capture.
Okay, so yeah, this is once I finish this hill with all the redstone and stuff and the supports, that's gonna be the end for today.
Okay.
For today, at least.
For today.
Maybe another video on this next week or something.
So long, farewell, I bid you all adieu. I long to eat my lunch once again too. So long, farewell.
So far, I've had to have a redstone torch here on the end of the hill, so we're just gonna keep that tradition going.
It's now a tradition. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. It's now a tradition.
Oops.
Going down.
Okay. Now we can start working on the support structures.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna keep complaining about the Pro Controller being so bad for playing Minecraft. It is.
Why don't you just use the Joy-Cons then?
Grip and Joy-Cons are even worse.
Okay, so you just don't like Switch controls in this.
No, actually, it's best when you're playing in handheld mode or Pro Controller. But
Why?
Because whenever you're playing with the grip or something, you can't. Sometimes you can't move your character. It just freezes up.
Oh.
When you're playing like that, and it is not fun.
Well, it needs to be fun. It's a game, right?
Yes.
So it needs to be fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point in playing it.
Yes, games are supposed to be fun. Hashtag games need to be fun.
Hashtag make games fun.
And ask Nintendo why does like a Switch control like that? Or no, is that Microsoft problem or is that a Nintendo problem?
So Nintendo licensed the game from Microsoft so they could put it on their console. Microsoft still, Mojang, how do you pronounce the name of this? Mojang. They're still the company that makes this game.
It's just
but Microsoft owns them. So
would it be Microsoft's or Nintendo's fault?
Well, Nintendo allowed it on their system, so blame them. But there's only so much you can do with an underpowered console, and the Switch is underpowered. It's just that they've done amazing things with it. Phoenix Rising, the Immortals Phoenix Rising, is a beautiful game on the Switch. It's a far more beautiful game on the Series X. In fact, I did a video for it, which I'll link in the description now, because one of the things it can do is that you can switch from, pardon the pun, the Nintendo Switch to the Xbox game back again. Or you can pretty much go across the board. You just download your save from Ubisoft, and you're good to go. You can continue where you left off.
And Bloodstained is another example of that. Bloodstained's another example of where the Xbox Series X looks so much better.
Well, they're all going to look better because it's a far more powerful console.
Except for Minecraft. Minecraft stays the same anywhere.
Yeah, but the Xbox version is so much quicker.
Yes. That's a definite thing, but I still like this version best.
Because it's portable.
Portable, exactly. But yet the Xbox, the Switch, and the PS4 versions are all Bedrock Edition.
The what now?
They're all Bedrock Edition. That's the one that doesn't have hardcore. Java Editions and Windows 10 is another example of Bedrock Edition, but
I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
probably not. This is a little close for another support structure, but the next support would be the top one, which would be this block, so we're going to put one in there.
Okay, so slight change of plans. My son is going to... Oh, shoot, wrong button. So slight change of plans. My son is going to finish this strut, and then we are going to call the stream. Do you have fun doing this?
Yes.
Do you have fun doing the stream and talking about it?
Yes.
Alright, here, say goodbye to your audience, kiddo.
Okay, goodbye.
A little bit more meaningful.
Bye. See you next video.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and
allow me to help him a little bit. So, thanks for watching this. We will continue. Ooh, I see a little boo-boo.
yeah, that's a big oopsie.
That's a big oopsie. Yep,
And of course, I'm using the wrong color.
That's alright, you'll fix it. But anyway, thank you for watching. I am going to switch over to just him building a little bit, and then I'll put the closing on, and that'll be it for today. Don't know if we'll do any more streaming today. We'll see what happens. I don't think so, but hey, thanks for watching. And if you're new and you like our banter, consider subscribing. Thank you. If you got this far, you probably liked the video. Well, how about checking out some of these other ones? And if you like them too, please subscribe.